morning.
I'm Dany.
I'm Pau.
I'm Ali.
And we're at Amoeba, and this is What's in Our Bag.
Okay, I'll start. Oh
Wow.
my god.
I can't believe you found that.
I know, right?
That's insane, actually.
He's a killer. He gunpowder charity. Dynamite with a laser beam. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Anytime.
We grew up watching this concert all the time in our house. It's iconic, and I feel like Queen is one of the biggest inspirations for what we do.
Remember the outfits. That's
I know.
insane.
I was looking at it and I was like, oh my god.
I
oh my
remember
God.
every single frame on this concert. I can't believe there's actually like a record.
A record.
Like,
Yeah, no.
Vinyl.
Gotta feel it, gotta feel it, gotta feel it, gotta paralyze. Ain't no surprise.
I feel like a highlight is Somebody to Love. Like when Roger starts singing, I was
Yeah,
just like,
that's insane.
Yeah.
Somebody find me somebody to love. Anybody find me somebody to love.
Let's see what I have. Here we go. Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker. We grew up with classical music all the time. We started playing the piano before we played anything else. Pas de deux is my favorite song on this. Every time I listen to it, I cry. I can't help
does.
but
She actually
cry. You're witnesses to
testify,
that.
yeah.
Yes. Like all the time. And when we're touring after like week of a show, I can like remove my makeup, take a shower, whatever, and just like settle down while I'm listening to Pas de deux. For me, this is like a song that just really encompasses like what life feels like.
Oh my
So
God.
deep. Good
Yes.
find.
Ta-da! The Second Law by Muse. Okay, so this is, I feel like, when we were a tad older. This album was like one of the first albums I actually listened to, like the whole album, and I just love every song.
5, 6, 7, 8 miles, 9 lives. You arrived at Panic Station. Wow.
We love Muse. Like, I feel like I can speak for the three of us.
And we
Like,
saw
they're
this
one of,
tour
like-
live.
We did.
Yeah.
We did, 2 times. They're just like such a big inspiration for us. They're a trio, and then we got to tour with them in Mexico. We opened 4 shows for them, and then they invited us to their tour in Europe and in the UK. So it was just so amazing to be able to tour with them, and they've been our inspiration since we were really young, and they're all so nice.
Iconic.
It's so good. It's just
Iconic album in our lives. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I am going to bring out Elton John's greatest hits.
I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's something that we grew up with as well. And oh my God, I remember.
We had like the 60th birthday.
Elton John
like, his
live.
concert.
We saw it all the time. I remember hearing this and immediately going down to like watching it with my dad. So for sure, this is coming home
I'm
with
so
me.
jealous. How
Look
did
at
you
that!
find
Look at that!
Was there
It's
another
like-
one?
low-key kind of
I can share it.
Thank you.
share
Thank you.
Thank you. You're so kind.
I read it in a magazine. Oh, oh. Baby, I'm just.
I love a lot of Elton songs, but this one, Don't Go Breaking My Heart with Kiki D, I kind of like
It's like core childhood memory.
Exactly.
Of, like,
I have it like it has
hearing
a
that
very
song.
special place in my heart. But I know all of the songs in this record.
This is great. I'm so jealous.
I know.
So cool.
When I was down, I was your clown. Ooh, nobody knows it. Nobody knows.
So talking about childhood, feel like this is gonna be weird, but Disney's Lemonade Mouth.
Oh my god.
I also grabbed this one. I have it in my bag as
no,
well.
I saw it and I completely lost it. Like it's in vinyl. Who thought of that?
I remember like the
I
dance
know
moves.
every song.
Determinate. This was the first time I saw like younger people and like any type of representation wanna like make a band. I mean,
a
it's a
rock
movie,
band.
It is a
but
movie.
like there was like a rocker chick. It was just a mix of people who wanted to play music together, and I thought that was the cutest thing.
I love
And
that movie.
The soundtrack, like
Honestly.
the songwriting for the soundtrack is
Honestly, it's so good.
amazing.
She's so good.
So we found this. We were so shocked to find that there was a vinyl for the Three Amigos.
The Three Amigos!
Our manager Rudy loves this movie, and we hadn't watched it before, and now we watch it every time we go on tour. We
Every
watch
time.
this movie
a
all
ritual.
the time.
Blue shadows on the trail.
We need to do that Halloween costume.
we need to dress
up.
We need to
I would
like,
be.
You would be
Yes, I'm the
You'd
shortest.
be more than short. Yeah,
I would be Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Because you're taller.
You're taller.
I am taller.
This is clearly not from like our
No, it's
era.
like it's a movie from like
For
what,
me,
the
like
80s?
it's the 80,
Yeah.
like it's 86.
My
But
little buttercup
has the sweetest
smile.
Dear little buttercup, won't you stay a while?
Look at this. Look at I watch this movie like
You watch it every
the
year.
music every year, at least one time.
Simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Finding the soundtrack is like I can't believe like it was the only one there, and I was just like,
my grandmother's gonna be so happy. Okay, so we saw this movie because we would stay at like my grandma's house, and
Yeah.
she would put it on like all the time. You
Yeah.
would go to grandma's house, and it would be like you're gonna watch The Sound of Music.
for sure.
Like that's how we know about this movie.
It's so pretty as well.
It's so cute.
I
It's
love
really
it.
It's really cute. I'm
Julie
happy
Andrews
for you.
I'm very
is
happy for
my queen.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
I'm gonna step away from soundtracks for a second.
Okay.
Yes.
Ali was talking about that we toured with Muse last year in the summer. And Royal Blood was also a part of that lineup. We also toured with Royal Blood. They're great. I love
so
them.
nice.
Their newest album
It's so good.
is so,
It's so
freaking good.
How many more times have I got a feeling for? Risk it all down to the wire. Inside a trouble zone.
So when we started writing our new album, Keep Me Fed, this album had just come out. And I was listening to it like all the time. So we would hit the studio.
a very big inspiration.
And after that, I would just drive home, not even blinking, just kind of like trying to process everything that went through the day. And this was just on loop all the time. Great album.
Okay, so actually, I don't know this album, but we were at a photo shoot the other day, and I just loved, like, it was so fun taking pictures with this album on the background. This is how, like, I love to discover new music. People put on their playlists, and this was on, so I'm very excited to get home and, you know, put on the vinyl.
Listen to it.
All ever wanted, all ever needed is here in my arms.
Bring Me the Horizon. Oh my god.
Some
Okay,
Paternal.
so yes.
Can you feel the
we have a lot of history with Bring Me the Horizon, and it has inspired us a lot. You know, it's when I got like really heavy. Our last record that we did called Error was produced by David Bendeth. This one was also produced by David Bendeth, and
So we would listen to it
a lot
in the studio while
a good
writing.
reference.
Yeah, while writing.
Yeah. Yes.
A lot of these albums, like we know the people that work with them, and now we're working with them, and we're touring with them.
That's just so
And they're like
nice.
our colleagues.
That's insane.
That's insane. Uncle Jazz, and I Trust.
Who could ever be this good to me? Just can't help but wonder.
I feel like people expect us to be listening to rock music all the time because we play rock music, but when you're on tour, what you want to do is just relax because you have very small space, like very little time to relax. And this is an album I put to just like let my mind,
Decompress.
yes, just
kinda,
like breathe for a
flow.
second. And also I washed my dishes to this album. That's great album.
Yeah.
She has the smoothest
smoothest
voice.
voice,
I
yeah.
love it.
Different I'm dreaming of is far away, but I'm here.
Oh, we saw them live. We
did.
Yeah, we
They
did.
played before us in Pal Norte.
In Pal Norte.
We
They
actually
were
saw
amazing.
So we saw
Uncle
their show,
Jazz.
So this album, ever since I came across it, I've been listening to it like almost every day. This is Taco Tubo by L'Imperatrice.
Cannot resist this. I might have my head that's shaking my hips. Cannot resist this.
I love this band so much. Like I love every single thing they've put out. It's just like very fun music.
Yes.
Vibey. You
It's
vibe.
vibey, it's funky. I listen to it on the plane, on like
I love
Uber
it.
rides.
Usually
I
when
just
I see you unlock your phone when you have headphones,
It's
that's usually
usually
the
it.
album that is on there.
About the feet. Ça pourrait faire des dégâts about the feet.
You're the biggest Legendary supporter.
Yeah,
like,
I
ever.
love them
I
so
know.
much. And we saw them live. We got to see them live. Because we were going to play like a venue in our hometown in Monterrey. Like we went
Check
to
the
see
venue
this
out.
random band to just like listen, check out the venue.
like, check out the PA,
and
stuff like that.
they were playing. Ever since then,
We've been fans.
we've been fans.
That is a crazy story.
That's a
That's
that's a
insane.
great way to discover a band actually.
Et l'anomalie. Mon corps bat de si peu. Une pulsation sur deux.
Look at this.
Ay, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door.
We saw the first ever live performance of this album. Oh my god, it's completely insane. They took away our phones and they actually sang about it. They were like, they took your phone away. We took your phone away. They were so happy with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
funny.
Like,
It was
oh my
such a
God.
fun show.
And this is my driving album. I would be just kind of like,
I also want to say something.
Vibing on the
Dany
street.
listens to this album on the plane.
And she's like dancing.
She can't sit still, but you're like on a plane for like 8
can't.
hours,
And she's just
you're
like-
so tired, and Dany's just like
You're just like stuck
on
in
the
it.
seat on the
can't
plane.
sit still listening to this.
So
It's
that's why you
impossible.
shouldn't listen to it on the plane. But it's a good album.
I mean,
I'll give you that.
guilty.
It's a great
guilty.
album.
I love it.
Oh, skate to me, baby. Skate. Slide your way on over. Slide your way on over. Skate to me, baby.
The Black Keys, Turn Blue. Great album. I listen to this a lot, like when I drive.
On the car, yeah.
It's just
Every
so
time I
good.
like hop in your car, like
I force you to
That's-
listen to it.
Don't leave us down in love again. 'Cause we might break instead of bend.
I was just so happy that I found it right now. I could not believe it. We actually like collect vinyls. I have like
Yes. You have a lot.
117. And since we travel a lot, we always try to hit like all the stores that we possibly can. And I've been looking for this for so long and have not
found it.
anywhere in the world. And Amoeba, thank you.
Fever 'cause I'm breaking.
So this
Iconic.
is such a great soundtrack. It's so good. Every time like I get ready, like I'm like doing my makeup to go out or something.
Makeup with the Kill Bill soundtrack.
Have you ever? Have you ever?
I also
have you ever?
rapped it, but I've never done my makeup.
It's
to it.
really like I would just put
feel
on the
dramatic.
soundtrack. Yeah, it's so dramatic. You just remember the whole movie. It's a great movie, but the soundtrack is just absolutely amazing. I love it so much. So,
Slay.
a must.
Slay.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
No, thank you for
having
having
us.
us.
This was genuinely
Clearly excited.
Yeah.
the funnest thing that we've done. So thank you so much for this.
That's the best. I love hearing that.